my buddy wanted me to get these bolts out, these broken bolts. Anyway, I'll set that drill up, get it centered up on that hole, get me a, this is a carbide end mill, and I'll do some plunge cuts on that till I get it flush. And when I get it, it's the same, it's the perfect. The threads are down in there. They're recessed in there. So why, I don't know, but anyway, that's the way the Germans designed it. But when I get that centered in that hole, I'll mill that flush. Then I'll take a center drill, drill me a little old pilot hole. Rather than explain, I'll just show you. Let me set this here camera down and get this mag drill set up with this end mill in it and show you what I'm talking about. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got the mag drill set up there. I got it pretty close to center. As you can see, it's all, I'm not perfectly centered, but right now what I'm trying to do is mill the top of that bolt, that broken bolt, flat. You can see where I started. But if you got a mag drill, this seems to work pretty good. Not everybody's got this. This is the way I do it when I got a mag drill. Other than that, I have to do it by hand, which is rough. But anyway, it's a lot easier to get that bolt flat. And I just mill it with that. I do a plunge cut with that. I use this mag drill for like a milling machine. I would try to demonstrate, but I got to be real easy, or that carbide will break. You got to be real easy with that carbide. It's real brittle. But you can see where I'm cutting it flat. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. As y'all can see, I got it milled flush. Now I got to line it. It's hitting. It's rubbing the block right there at the end of that. So I got to move it this way. I don't know, 2 or 3 thousandths, 5 or whatever. But I want that. I want this thing perfectly centered on that bore. So that way, when I start drilling my holes, I won't be cutting into my thread with it and all. So I'll run this thing down. I'll loosen this up right here just a little bit and take this lead hammer. All right. Tighten that up. My north and south, or front and back, looks pretty good. Looks like I need to go toward the front just a little bit. Okay, let's check it out. We'll cut on a little bit more there. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that's close enough for the girls I go out with. All right, my next step is taking that carbide end mill out and taking a center drill. See, it says center drill. My buddy, he's cheap. He buys this old Chinese stuff and it works pretty good. They got, I try to buy stuff made in the United States, but anyway, I'll take that center drill, I'll drill it, get me a pilot hole started. The end of that, the tip of that center drill is the same size as this drill bit. So I'll drill that thing, drill a hole in it, and I'll have a guide to kind of keep that drill bit lined up. All right, let me get on that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got the end mill out. I got a center drill in there. Turn this bad boy on and put some cutting fluid in it. Here where I get it. There we go. Old Chinese stuff don't work. Ain't half bad. We had something from Champion or Triumph or something like that, or it cut a lot better, a lot quicker, but you just have to be patient with cheap stuff. They ain't quite deep enough. All right. Blow all this out. Alright, you see that drill bit? That's the same size as that hole there. That one's too big. If I try to drill with that drill bit will try to walk on me. That hole in there, that'll kind of act like a guide to hold that drill bit. If it walks, it's going to walk down in there deep. But okay, let me get this little deal here set up and I'll be right back. Alright. You see what I got going there? Got my pilot hole done, part of the way. Start the drill. That hole keeps that drill straight, keeps it from walking. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright. Got that little old pilot hole drilled. I got the next drill bit in there. I'll drill all that metal out, and when I get done drilling, this is what I'll have left. That's the old head bolt out of a previous hole I done. That's the correct size drill bit. It don't. That's why it's important to get that thing centered up with that. Get the mag drill lined up with the bore. So when I get done drilling, that's what I'll be pulling out of there. And I modified this punch. I use Snap-on because they're pretty tough when you grind on them. When I grind on that stuff, I put it in water to keep it from getting hot. But as you can see, it holds a point there. You see how I got it. That'll get right on top of what's left in there and get it out of them threads, and I'll dig it out with this other special tool I made. I got that offset in there where I can stick it in a hole and look down it with the flashlight and see what's going on. Anyway, alright, let me get that drilled and tapped, and hopefully that'll be hole number 3 I've doing this on. Things go well, I'll get over on number 4 there, and then number 5, and then I got to go back to the very first one and figure out how I'm gonna fix that mess. I'll be right back. Before I forget, I didn't mention this a while ago. You see the tape on that drill bit? That's how far I need to. That's how deep the hole is. That way I won't drill into the block. I got that drill bit marked too. I got my tap marked, so I know I'm tapping all the way to the bottom. I got this old head bolt. Look at this head bolt they got. You see why it broke. That's a 12 millimeter by 1.75 thread. That's a coarse thread, and what makes this job tedious is that the threads don't go all the way to the top. See how far that goes in? Then it starts screwing in. Well, I ain't got that bolt hole cleaned out, but here we go. Anyway, I got it marked too. See there? It's bottomed out. That's what I failed to mention that a while ago, but I'm mentioning it now. That's why that's what that tape's on there for. So I'll be right back. Let me drill this hole and get that hole tapped up so I can get started on the next one. All right, I'm back. I got that drilled. See them threads? That's the old bolt toe. See how rusty they are? That wasn't coming out. All right, I got to hold on. I'll be right back. Get a phone call. I got them. Even got that one out of there. No problem. As y'all can see, you watched the video before. You seen what I was doing, what I was up against, and they're all out. Here's all I can recover of them. That's all rusted up head bolts right there. That mess wasn't coming out. You had to. Anyway, another job well done. There's all the pistons. This old engine was in pretty bad shape. Check this rod out. That thing been hammering for a while. Anyway, they'll take this thing to the mechanic shop there and they'll tear it down, and I don't know what all they'll do. Rebuild it, put a new crank in it, whatever. But I got them all tapped out, cleaned out, and ready to go back together.